Hello, and welcome to Reserve Inspiration's Feybies Recovery Service, LLC. My name is Aaron, your Galaxy Master, and I'm joined by my friends and players, Gel playing Iris, Panic playing M, Frett, and Sarah playing Ursula. So, this is our little short mini series, Feybies, and we got probably about what we got, like three, 4 episodes left. Exciting stuff, but we're going to get into it today because I don't want to waste any of your valuable time. So just a quick recap. The group has been hired to rescue Borknork the Science Orc, as well as recover a a device that he has created from a laboratory. They've currently infiltrated said laboratory, fought a bunch of soldiers, as well as killed the commander, Acridian, the black dragon leader of this particular facility. And then they ended up taking refuge in the restroom to take a rest. And they, skillfully murdered one guard that was, bringing them there. And now, after their short rest, they are deciding what they would like to do next in order to get this device and retrieve Bork. So I will turn it over to all of you. You're currently standing in this bathroom. M. Frett, your disguise has now faded as you have taken a short rest, which has been about an hour. Mm-hmm. You no longer look like one of the troopers. And there is a dead trooper in the middle stall in the southern section of the bathrooms. And yeah, what would you all like to do?
Okay, so I guess we should, are there any vents in the ceiling? I think we all agree we should probably check and see if there's alternative exits.
Sure. Ursula, give me a perception check. And if someone's helping, you can get advantage.
I'll help.
Should I help somebody else?
It's up to you.
Does it, like, my passive is 11.
I
have a +4, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
well,
can I
let me check my perception.
What was that? Sorry.
Can I assist someone else?
Oh, sorry. I'm a +5 perception. I can do it.
All right, so Iris is rolling with advantage because the other two are assisting.
Yeah.
All right, sounds like a plan. Iris, give me a perception check with advantage, please.
Ooh, 21.
21, nice. Yeah, so as you begin to look up and kind of survey around, you all start to go to the edges, feel around, see what you can find. There's nothing on the ceiling that opens up. There's no vents. There's nothing like that. But you do see on the floor, there's some graded areas. And it looks like the floor is all kind of tilted at an angle, and it all leads down to this graded maybe sewage or drainage system.
Yeah. Oh, are we going to Andy Dufresne this? Oh.
I mean, it's a safer route.
Like a brown mile. I think we probably should.
Yeah, I think so too. That'd be a good idea.
Would you like to peer out of the bathroom? Because obviously the audience can see on the map here, but your characters wouldn't know what's going on outside.
Who's closest to the door? We should have them peer out real quick.
Ursula.
I am quite the creep. Let's see if I can creep up on it.
Oh, Ursula, I did want to let you know, I don't know if you're aware of this, with the Find Familiar spell, I know you left Poe behind in the jump ship, but you can just kind of as an action poof Poe to your shoulder at any point in time. So if you wanted to send Poe out to kind of do some surveillance, you could do that.
I think I would take that chance. Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, you just kind of snap your fingers and Poe appears on your shoulder.
Ah! Yes. Yes. Would you mind doing some surveillance for me, my tiny little oily friend?
You take that as a yes.
I just need to know how many, I think.
Okay. So how are you getting Poe out there? Are you just opening the door and kind of like shoving him out the crack?
I guess just give a crack out the door. I don't know how else he would, because there's no other vent except for the sewer.
Right. Yeah, so you kind of just pop the door open a little bit, and as you do with your passive, Iris with your and Frett with your passive perception, you can hear like metal clicking and just kind of shifting. And as Poe kind of pops out, you go into your trance state where you can see through his eyes, and immediately you see at least 5 of these troopers, just all guns pointed in your direction, at the door, preparing to fire if it were to open. They see Poe emerge, and they're all going to at least fire once at him. Ooh, I'm sorry to say, Poe, just in a of feathers and smoke, just gets blasted as these all these laser beams are firing at him. Yeah, unfortunately, Poe is disintegrated, but you are able to see that there are at minimum 5, possibly more soldiers out there. And judging by the amount of firepower, yeah, there's a good amount.
Dare I say, I think we might need to get a little dirty. And just kind of look at the grate, the sewer grate.
Alrighty. I can lift the grate up and be like, all right, let's go inside.
I'm gonna need a strength check from you.
Yes.
There's many years of just gunk that has kind of built up along the edges, just holding that in place. So definitely need a strength check.
And then the constitution check to not puke.
Oh my gosh, where's strength?
Strength is one of your main abilities, should be kind of
Yeah.
like at the top.
Man, I got a 9.
Ooh, you're straining and you can feel it give a little bit, but it's not enough to get it up. And now you can hear the handle of the door beginning to jiggle a little bit.
Can we help at all or no?
Well, Iris just gave it a shot. So if either Frett or Ursula would like to make a strength check with advantage while the other helps, you're certainly welcome.
Well, I'm in the negative on that one. So
Yeah, same. Oh,
So okay, you can't even help each other. This is like an Iris thing. She's
Okay,
gonna have
since
to
I'm-
try
oh,
wait,
again.
can we?
Since I'm already holding it, can they kind of like push up from where I am and get like assist with that?
Sure.
Is
We'll
there
give
anything we can cram under it?
make an investigation check as you quickly like start running around looking into all the stalls and everything.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, running around, you see there's not much in the bathroom itself, but as you're kind of looking through all these rooms back and forth, you kind of turn quickly and you see as Iris is like trying to lift, you see her giant axe sticking off of her back that looks like it could possibly be wedged in there.
I will wedge.
You're gonna take her axe off her back?
I
Hey, what gives?
guess I should probably say something when I'm doing that. Don't hurt me. Just like grab the axe and try and jam it in.
Sure. So I will say that Iris, you can make another roll, this time with advantage.
Okay. $17.
17. Yes, that is absolutely enough. So I was just trying to look up real quick while you were looking that up what the name of your axe is. So the sizzling slasher kind of gets wedged down into this this grate. You kind of like with the help of Frett and Ursula, essentially just putting all their weight on the blade of the axe to try to flip it up, and Iris just sheer strength lifting. You hear like that sound is all like the gunk and stuff that's been there is just kind of like torn, and you lift up the grate. You can see that it's almost like a funnel that goes down into a tube, and the tube is about 2.5 to 3 feet wide. Kind of goes down and then curves to the east a bit.
Oh,
And it stinks.
cool. We gotta go.
Actually, it curves. Sorry, it curves to the east, but it also curves to the north. It looks like it kind of branches.
Going off the map, is that like the cardinal directions? Like top is north,
Yes.
down
Yeah.
is south.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, we know that Ursula saw the plans. She knows where they're keeping at least one thing. I guess should we go? Which one are we going for? At least making our way towards as we trudge through the sludge.
As you're having this conversation, you begin to hear this slamming sound on the bathroom door. Just like
Maybe we should just start. Maybe we should just start going anyway. Yeah.
This is like a
Yeah,
good-
just jump in.
Yeah.
all right, who's going in what direction? Keep in mind the width, the full diameter of this tunnel is roughly the width of a door, like a door frame, of how much you can kind of crawl through there. There's enough room to move around, but it's not a lot.
All right. So it's like
You're
one
not
by one.
You're not like dragging yourself through. You can kind of crawl, but it's not a ton of room.
It's gonna have to be like an assembly line.
Exactly.
Okay. Iris will jump in last because she's holding up the thing.
Okay.
Okay. So
Ursula, you should probably go first since you might have the map in your head and know where to like kind of go. Maybe.
I would say that she should probably at least know that wait, you said one goes to the north?
one goes to the north and one heads to the east.
Okay, so I want to go to the east. Pretty sure. So we're gonna do that.
Okay, so you start crawling to the east. Ursula's first in line, and then we have who was next?
I'll be second.
All right, and Frett is second, and then we have Iris shortly after.
As I'm crawling, can I try to grab my axe to take it with me? That way I don't leave it behind.
Of
Okay.
course, yes, you have your axe.
Yay.
All right, so you guys, you're going to be traveling for a little bit. You travel maybe let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, roughly 50 feet. And then it continues straight, but it also branches to the south. So it goes to the east and the south at this point. You come to a little bit of a break. And you can also start to hear the door gets blasted down in the bathroom at this point. And you can start to hear voices as the people are moving into the bathroom.
Can I cast minor illusion on like the grate area? Oh crap, we're already 50 feet beyond, right? Never mind.
We can retcon if this is something that you wanted to do beforehand. What do you want
Yeah, just to kind of make it look like it wasn't traveled and that the grate is still like in place. That
Okay,
it's
so you
still
guys
kind of
kinda laid
grody
the
looking.
grate, you laid it back down, and then you kind of made the gunk look like it hadn't been touched and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. I will give them disadvantage to notice at first any kind of. Oh, good thing they had disadvantage. Woo!
Oh.
All right. So you guys get to this juncture. It smells real bad. Your hands and knees and stuff are covered in like just gross gunk. And where you are currently, you can look up and there seems to be a grate above as well at this juncture. But you could hear them in the bathroom searching for you. What would you like to do?
I think we only
Are
need
we
couple
still in a
seconds.
hallway or are we in another room or?
You are currently still in this tunnel under the floor.
Okay.
Directly above you is a grate that opens up into some sort of room. You can't see what it is from where you are.
Is it light or dark or
It's dim.
dim?
Then there is the tunnel also continues, or the piping also continues to the south and to the east. So the way you were going as well as to the south. And I definitely just smashed my microphone, so probably made a real loud noise.
I say we cut our losses and just go for whatever is in front of us.
And go
Which
up.
would be east.
Okay.
So you want to continue east?
We're
I
not
mean-
gonna have room to turn around. We'll just have to like crawl backwards if we have to go back.
Yeah, I mean,
you could
but
attempt to
my
turn
best
around.
guess.
It would be an acrobatics check.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it's the closest. If we go south, we're going after something else, but we know that that's further away than if we. Well, I do, if I remember the map.
All right.
If
we
we
might-
just keep going east, we'll come upon something that we were supposed to capture.
Ursula, give me an intelligence check.
17.
Since you studied these plans and you've kind of been paying attention as you've been moving throughout, judging by the distance you've just crawled, you believe you are below the loading dock warehouse area where you've already been. And you believe that if you head south, you'll head to the chemical storage room where you fought Acridian. And if you keep heading east, eventually you'll probably head to, depending on how far this goes, could head to that room where either the device or Borknork is.
Yes. So I want to go to that blip on the map.
All right, so you want to keep heading to the east.
Just as like a possible way out, should we see if we can lift this grate, just so if we have to make a quick escape somewhere or a stealthy escape?
Well,
Maybe.
I would, yeah, if I knew that that was next to the loading dock, then I guess that would make sense.
Sure. So who would like to attempt to get the grade up?
I'm just
I can try.
I just make the suggestions. I can't actually.
Iris,
Try it.
give me a strength check.
And quiet.
A 10.
You can attempt to make it quiet by taking disadvantage. It's up to you.
Erg.
I rolled a 10. That was with disadvantage.
Okay. You can feel it kind of giving. It doesn't seem like there's sludge in here. You get it a certain point and then it hits and you can feel there's something maybe above that's keeping it in place. You're not really sure if sheer strength is going to be enough to pop it out.
Noted. Maybe.
Hmm. Interesting.
What do you want to do? Keep moving?
I guess we
think
have
keep
to.
moving. Yeah, keep moving.
Keep it moving.
All right.
Worst case scenario, we can try the axe again.
True. Yeah, if you guys need to get out, you can attempt to wedge it in there.
Dude, just fireball it. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, so you continue moving to the east. You come to another grate above you. It's a very dark room. Actually, I could be lying to you. Give me one sec. It is not very dark. It is actually quite bright. And you can hear shifting in the room. It sounds like there's maybe someone or a few people in the room. You are not sure what room this is. But if you'd like, one of you can make a perception check and kind of do your best to get an idea of what could be in this room.
One of us.
Because yeah, the grate is not big enough for all of you to be kind of like up there looking and.
So probably not Ursula.
I can do the perception.
Sure, either Iris or Frett, whoever wants to do it, go for it.
Okay.
21.
21. All right. You cannot make out specifically what this room is because the view you have the angle is difficult to tell. Looking from above, looking at the ceiling, you can see there's very bright lights in here. You can hear a bit of like a whirring sound and maybe some crackling of electricity, and you can also, from where you are, hear voices. And you hear one of it sounds like maybe a dragonborn be like, "We must bring her body to the rejuvenation chamber."
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what you hear. What would you like to do? You keep moving. It only goes forward or backward at this point.
Forward. Want to
Keep
go for a
moving.
quiet room.
Sure,
Mm.
sure.
Unless we see an orc that looks pretty smart or some sort of weird device.
Okay. Sorry, I just
Eyes on the prize.
Yep. All right, perfect. So with that being said, sorry, I gotta move these things out of the way here. All my secret blocks that I have hidden here. Oh my god, stop that. All right, perfect. So you continue moving. You come above there is another a very slender, smaller room that is pitch black. You can continue forward, or you can go back, or you can try to come up.
We have dark vision as half elves.
Mhm.
No, just kidding.
No, you do. So you can kind
Do
of
you, like, see anything?
You could attempt a perception check if you'd like. I'm going to say it's a disadvantage because of your angle and with the darkness, because you can only see black and white. Who would like to make this roll? If anyone, you can continue moving.
I got a 22 with disadvantage.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Why? For some reason, strength checks just get me, but everything else, like I'm A-okay, and strength is the one thing I can do.
All right, perfect. So yeah, you strength and perception, those are the two. So you kind of look up into this darkness, and like I said, it's black and white. It looks as though there's some sort of lighting devices built into the ceiling, but they're not on. And it looks like, from looking at both sides back and forth, it looks like there's almost this kind of shiny material instead of regular wall. Like I said, it's difficult to tell through there, but it looks like you can almost see through it into the other rooms, but you can't make out what's beyond it.
well,
So there's nothing in the well, I'm not looking.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty empty room. There's no furniture, nothing like that. It looks like maybe there's like a shelf or a table along the two the western and eastern walls, and then it looks like maybe there's some sort of reflective or clear substance instead of wall.
Well, I don't like that. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds like an observation room or something crazy. Let's not.
yeah.
Like the interrogation rooms where like
Yeah.
the cops are just like
double
watching
mirror.
through the, yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
Okay, so you continue moving, and after maybe another 20 or so feet, 30 feet at most, you come to a point where you can no longer go east. It curves to the south.
Okay.
There is a grate above you, and there is light on in the room above.
Okay.
Speaking of which, can I have a stealth check from everyone as you are sloshing through the muck below?
16.
16.
11.
Because I'm so dark.
where is this? There we go. 8.
8. Okay. Let's see what we got for some perception checks for these guys. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
What was the highest? 16,
Mhm.
10, and 8? Or
Yeah.
11 and 8. 11
Yeah,
and 8.
11 and 8.
Okay. So the three of you are kind of down below in this tube, this pipe,
Mhm.
and you can hear footsteps in this room. And you can kind of see that there's light on and whatnot. What would you like to do? You could continue heading south, or you can attempt to go up through the grate.
Can I peer up to see if this is a place where we should be getting out of or head down?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me another perception check. Yeah, absolutely.
24.
Jeez, you and your rolls tonight.
Eh.
Yeah. So you kind of peer up and you can see right up the armor of one of these troopers. Like you're just looking right as if they had a skirt, you'd be looking up their skirt. You're just like they're right above you, standing on the grate, like good gun in hand, and they're just kind of like looking back and forth. But around them, you can see maybe about 8 or so feet on either side. There's a couple tables. Looks like there's some types of mechanical devices. Difficult to make out specifically what they are, but then you can also see to the south, there seems to be like a large metal chamber of sorts as well. That's kind of built into the room. And then from there, that's all you can really make out from your where you are at the moment is all those things. But yeah, there is a trooper right above where you are.
Can I make out how many troopers are there, or I'm just looking up at this one dude?
With a 24, I will say, listening carefully, you do not hear any other movement in there. It just sounds like the one that's kind of standing on the grate.
Okay. So I'm gonna reiterate that to the siblings and ask, what do we do from here? Do we head out, or do we go follow the pipe?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can Ursula then ask Iris, did you see any of those little orbs in this room? Like the little, like camera orbs?
I did not.
Well, but let's see, with a 24, you did in fact see one in the far corner.
Okay. Just one in the corner.
Yes, in the far southwestern corner of the room.
Okay. So if there's only one guy in here, I could maybe like, oh gosh, I think I can cast like, I can do minor illusion again and do like, make a distraction in the corner of the room so he investigates and we can just try and take him out and then take like the camera out to that thing.
Can I like how big are
or-
the grate?
The grate is roughly the size of half of a door, so it's probably like 2.5 by 2.5 ish, maybe 3 feet at most.
So if I can see through it, can I use Witch Bolt to try and take out the camera?
I'm going to need you to make a perception check because that was on the very edge of Iris's vision and she rolled very high. So
Like the highest I can roll for this is 21. So
But can I assist and be like, hey, it was like this direction, or no?
no, yeah, you can certainly point out. It's not gonna,
Okay.
it's not gonna really assist too much because
Okay.
it's the angle. It's a clear kind of glinting gold orb, so it's very difficult to even pick up.
Well, either way, I got a 10, so I don't think anything happened there.
Yeah, even with Iris kind of pointing, she's like, it's literally right there, and you're like, no, I don't see it.
What?
There, I'm not saying it. I would just.
Well, we either have to
I-
take. Oh, go on. Sorry.
You were gonna say exactly what I was gonna say.
So you guys want me to try lifting this grate?
with the guy on it. I don't
Try to
think-
flip him over and stun him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do like a quick 1-2 punch with it,
Sure.
and that's. I will.
Well, since most of you have kind of seen into the room, I'm going to delete the black thing that I have over this. If I can figure out how. There we go. So you can see where the trooper is there, and you can kind of see there isn't a specific grate, but yeah, you're essentially below that guy.
Okay.
I can't.
All right, so do we say that we take out this gentleman here and then we take out the camera, or?
Yes. Yes.
I
I I want to touch both my sisters and just be like, "Hey guys, you know what? We really got this. Just in case. Like super duper really really got this. Like I believe in you. You guys are strong, independent, loving it. You're great." And I give them both bardic inspiration.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Ursula will be like, "That's great, don't touch me."
Well, I just
So
point.
that's a D8 for the next 10 minutes in game, right? That they can use toward a D20 roll of their choice.
Yep. Okay.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Right on
Yeah.
there.
Right on there. Yep.
All right. So walk me through how this is going down.
All right, well,
Hmm.
I think we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna start attacking this dude through a grate, and he won't know what.
Well,
All right.
I wonder-
for a second until we pop that open real discreetly and try and take out the camera.
Sure.
Yeah, I wonder if like we can
So-
get the surprise, like just if you Hulk out and just like
oh yeah, with my axe and
Ugh.
like
But
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
wait till
No,
Hulk
Hulk out
out
and then,
let me
like-
try and get. I think Ursula can get a nice little smack in there first, and then then Iris do the Hulk, and like smash the grate off, because I want to try and do chill touch.
All
on the
right.
side through the grate and at least do some damage before we even get to him.
Okay. All right. So am I correct in saying that Ursula is going to start off a surprise round by casting the spell, and then Iris is going to bust through?
Yes.
All right. So Ursula, make your attack. Iris, roll a strength check. It's the DC is a little higher because there's someone standing on it, and he's still a medium creature, but they're hefty.
That's me in rage too, or do I?
I think you get advantage on strength checks when
Yeah,
you're
okay.
raging. You're gonna rage first?
I'm gonna rage first, and then I'm gonna like boosh.
All right. Can you what's your rage face? Like what do you do to go into a rage?
Seeing a lot.
Kind of like smack the cheeks and like
All right. Smack the cheeks and
yeah.
I could see you being pretty angry, especially since you're like wrist and knee deep
Covered in
in just
Yeah,
sludge
just
and
smelly.
refuse.
They use my axe as a freaking jerry rig thing. Yeah, she's not happy. So
All right, Ursula, what did you roll, or do I need to roll?
I'm sorry. No, I have to roll to attack.
Okay,
Ooh, 23, son.
23, absolutely.
Can I-
roll? Go ahead,
Oh.
Pratt. What were we gonna say?
man, I'm just really worried about this camera. Is there any way like
The guy's gonna look like he's having like he's seeing a ghost. So I don't know how suspicious that'll look, That's why I was like, let's do this first and then take out the camera.
Okay.
It'll look like the place is haunted and then we take it out.
All right, so we just see Ursula's hand stick up through the grate, grab this guy's ankle, and just this terrible pain just racks through him. He's like, oh, give me some damage. I think it's what, 2d8, correct?
Yes. So 9 necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. I keep pressing it and then it rolls it for me on this, but I like to roll the actual dice.
So we're sticking with the 9.
It was supposed to be the 9.
Okay. So 9 damage, and he's almost falls to a knee, but kind of corrects himself, looks around real quick, and then notices your hand. At the same time, Iris, what did you get for your strength check?
I got an 18.
18. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So as he kind of realizes, looks down and sees the hand kind of get pulled back down under, he gets ready to fire down, and the grate just with him on it, he gets thrown back. He's going to take a little bit of damage as he gets knocked prone.
Can I do vicious mockery on him at the same time?
Go for it. We're gonna roll initiative right after your vicious mockery.
Yeah.
So I got to make a
Okay.
wisdom save. I think I saved. I rolled an 18. Where's the troopers thing?
All right. Well, I
18 straight up.
Well, I say the village called. They want their idiot back, and yeah, so he saves.
You
Damn
see,
it.
the thing is, he doesn't seem to hear you as he's getting thrown, and
Yeah.
the clattering of the grate cover onto the ground.
Yeah.
So how much was the? Oh, I rolled 3 extra points of damage against him from slamming the grate. Just kind of hits his shoulders like on the ground. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Oh, that's cocked. Okay.
Well,
I got a 12 as well.
Are you serious? Because I rolled a 12.
Are you?
reroll.
All right, who's
I
the
rolled
only
a-
person who didn't get a 12?
I rolled a 14,
14.
Okay,
and
but it
Okay.
wasn't 11. It was close.
What's everyone's dexterity scores?
Uh,
Frett.
My dex is 15.
11.
All right, so it's gonna go. Wow, this guy's not gonna survive. All right.
No, now it's more the camera I'm worried about.
Yeah. All right, so M Frett, you're up
Yes.
first. This guy is laying prone on the ground. You are all still in the tube, so there isn't a lot of room.
Mm-hmm. I am going to get up out of the tube, all covered in muck.
Perfect.
Just kidding. All right. And can I see from standing up? Can I see where the camera is?
You can, yeah. It's to the far southwestern corner of the room.
Oh man. I wonder if can I just cast trying to do damage control here?
It's
A
about
5
30 feet away.
It's 30 feet away. Can I just want to see if I can do this first.
Sure.
With minor illusion, I can create an image of an object no more than a 5-foot cube. I guess, can I just project the image of like taking up this space where this guy is on the ground, just make it look like he's just still standing there? They're just kind of like, doo, 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 doo.
Like
Oh,
a big
yes.
Kinda-
cardboard
yeah.
with a scene on it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And he's probably going to be, because they're really tall, but I'm hoping like the camera angle, maybe it's like,
Sure,
as
but
long
are
as there's
you
still a
just
figure there. Yeah.
are you just kind of standing in the area and making the minor illusion where he was? Or-
Yeah. Just so it's like there's an image of just, it looks like the guard is still there and it takes up
Okay.
like that 5-foot cube area.
Sure. Let me roll for the perception of the control people. See how.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or investigation. Oh God, yeah, they don't notice yet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so they're just
All right.
sipping their coffee. All's normal. All's
Yeah, totally
normal.
fine.
Yep. All right, Emfra, anything else? That was your action, and I would say that your movement to crawl out and get up there and stand
That's
up. a little
fine.
bit.
Yeah. Right now yep, that's what I got right now.
All right, Iris,
I'll
you're up
bring it to
next.
I'm going to get out of the grate
Sure.
and hold on. How do I make the measuring thing again?
So on the left-hand side is that bar of options. It's the circle with like the comb in it.
Got you.
Click that, and then you can just click and drag wherever.
Got you.
Comb. I think it's a.
It's
Okay.
not a comb. It's definitely some type of
Like
like
a-
measurement thing,
Yeah.
but it looks like a comb.
Home. Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
I'm
like,
going
I know what
to.
he's saying.
I'm gonna grapple this dude
Oh, all right.
and then just
And-
start hulked out. Just start wailing on him.
He's prone, so you have
Okay.
advantage.
Cool.
So roll an athletics check with advantage, and I will roll regular for him. Oh, I rolled high.
I rolled a 25.
I didn't roll that high. All
Haha.
right. So yeah, you just pounce right on, just your legs over his torso, pinning him down, and then 2 hands free. I will say, if you'd like, you can make because the grapple's your first attack, so you can make a
Mhm.
second attack, an unarmed
Okay.
strike if you'd like against this guy.
Yes, I will. An arm strike. 18.
18 hits, absolutely.
Cool.
So whatever it says for your unarmed strike damage, I think it's 1 plus your strength modifier, which I think is 3, so 4 total, I believe.
Okay. So
Right?
yeah, it just says, oh, so
Yeah, 4. It's 4 damage.
yeah, 4 damage. Okay, yeah, 4 damage.
So you just start punching in, you crack his helmet, you just break through to his scaly face and just start beating on him. That's your turn, Iris?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, that's going to bring us to Ursula.
Yes.
You see,
Get him.
Frett has turned his attention to the camera and made an illusion, which is blocking Iris, blocking the image of Iris beating the shit out of this one trooper in here.
I'm just like, yeah, guys. Yeah. Got
Okay.
it.
Wait, so what's
You're still in the tube.
oh, okay, but all right. So out of the tube
Yep,
we move.
sure.
Okay. But what's this thing on the table that's glowing?
It's not actually glowing, but it's, I don't know, it's an item.
Okay. All right. Am I like behind the illusion at the moment? Or
There's the illusion is only, it's very small. It literally just where
It's
that
like-
guy was, it now just looks like he's standing there. But on the floor, from the angle where the camera is, it can't tell that there's a trooper on the floor getting beat up. It can only see like his upper torso standing there, not doing anything. So
okay.
it's not hiding you at all. You and M Frett are being seen currently. on
All
the
right. I
camera.
want to hit
Oh,
it. I'm gonna hit it with witch bolt. That's it. I'm thinking that.
Okay. So this like purpley black energy just crackles out toward this guy. Do I have
No,
to
no,
make a
the
save?
camera.
Oh, at the camera. Oh,
The
at the camera.
thing.
Sure.
It's
What's the
range
distance
for
on
that.
that? What's the range on that?
Dang it. I just had it and now I can't see it. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. That's only 30 feet, so I'm not close enough.
You can get there. Yeah. M Frett's within 30. So if you're pulling up out of the hole, you can also get it within 30 feet.
All right.
You're just
so,
all bunched together in one spot.
yeah, because I wanna beat on the camera now. So
Sure.
may I shoot the camera?
You may.
I
You rolled a hit with
rolled
that,
a
right?
hit? Huh?
You rolled a hit for that one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Very low DC.
15.
That's enough.
Okay.
Direct hit. I guess you can roll damage. You really don't need to, but
Sure.
Oh, 1. Oh.
Wait, now I gotta find the D12. Okay.
oh, the best one to roll.
Oh, all right, 7.
7, yeah. This crackling beam of blackish purple energy arcs from your hand just across the room over one of the tables and just and you see this tiny clearish golden orb just blink out of existence.
Excellent.
Which I'm not sure if that's on the map. Yeah, it is on the map layer. Perfect. All right. So after Ursula, that was your action and your movement. Any bonus action? Are you good?
No, I mean, is this giant X supposed to be the?
Oh, that's just me being like, hey, this is where one of the 2 things you're looking for is.
Okay, because I mean,
Don't worry, I'll delete that from the map now that you're there.
All right, but do I see anything that looks like the thing that we might be looking for?
I will say that you need more than more time to investigate the room. So either when the combat's over, or if you want to spend a full turn investigating, you can do that.
All right. Well, no, I mean, this would just be my bonus action, so I just want to hiss at the guy that we're trying to beat up.
Perfect.
Hissing.
So we get to his turn, and he is desperate. He's underneath Iris, getting pummeled at the moment. He was so confused. He's gonna try to reach for his baton thing and try to jab it into Iris's side. So I need. Oh, actually, I need to roll that. I'm gonna say he has disadvantage. The angle he's kind of pinned down. Iris. Oh, good thing that was disadvantage. Whew. I'm assuming an 8 does not hit you.
No.
Yeah. So he goes to jab into your side, and with your free hand, you just kind of grab his wrist and kind of bend his arm back down to the ground. He's still holding the baton, but you definitely have control over him completely. After him, it's I gotta need to roll to see if the guy right outside the door perceived the lightning bolt hitting the camera. Nope. So now we're back to the top with Frett. Frett, what would you like to do?
Oh man, I'm just like looking around. Camera's gone. Awesome. All right. Look back down. I just see this pile of just like poopy water and fists going down. Like, ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yuck. Yikes. Yeah, I think I'll just do vicious mockery again.
Okay.
And I say, in case you didn't hear me the first time, I said the village called. It wants its idiot back.
What is your DC? 14 total.
Oh, he takes the damage.
Oh no.
He takes it.
All right. So what is it? 2d4?
Yes.
Andy has disadvantage on his next attack. Fantastic.
Yes. And that was 6 points of psychic damage.
He is being pummeled so hard, his brain gets smashed by Iris beating him. And then as you say that last thought just emanates through his mind, and he just kind of looks up in sadness as Iris is just beating him, looks kind of over to you. One tear falls from his eye, and he just collapses backward, dead to the ground.
Aww.
Okay. With that being said,
Teamwork is dream work.
And we are out of initiative.
you are out of initiative.
Like,
All right. And what is in this room? I step
Oh
over
my God,
Poppy.
Ursula, give me an investigation check. You can give me investigation checks,
Can
actually.
we add the D8 to our investigation check?
You certainly can.
Ooh. Where's that? Yay. Because I have a minus
I'm
one.
gonna, because that
ooh,
was terrible.
21.
What was that Pooh Bear laugh?
It's more like a Mickey.
I got a 10.
10?
Yeah, but I used my D8.
You used it and only got a 10?
Yeah, I have a
no.
negative. I have a negative in that one.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used mine and still got a 16.
A 16 and a 21. All right.
Yeah.
Iris, you are just kind of like cleaning the slop off of you. You just stink. You're just looking down in the hole. You're not really paying attention to what's in the room. Though there are a couple torture devices that kind of catch your eye in the far corner.
Hell yeah.
Ursula, you notice that there's some kind of construct in the far western side of the room, and the wall looks like it's an interesting material. There is also a massive gear that looks like it's interconnected with something through the wall on that side. Other than that, you're not sure what it is. You just kind of make those things out. There's a lever to the side of it as well. And Frett, as you see your sisters kind of looking at the larger items around the room, you decide to kind of peer through the paperwork and the different items along the table.
Yes, yes.
And
Yes, they do.
as you begin to kind of move around, you notice some documents that start talking about a dispersal device. And you kind of look over and you can see that it's kind of on a little pedestal on the table, on the far northeastern table. It's that little gold thing that Ursula had asked about before. That's the marker. You see this, it's like almost like a pyramid looking device. And upon further inspection, it looks like maybe the sides of the pyramid themselves open up, but you have no idea how, just with a brief glance. But that seems to be, that could be the item. You're not really sure. You have no confirmation, but the documents say it's a dispersal device of some sort.
Do I see Borknork, the science orc? Any?
There are no other figures in here.
No, like on the directions or the paperwork or any, not directions, but like the paperwork saying like, Dr. Borknork has observed blah, 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 or anything that might mention him.
With the 21, upon further inspection of the documents, you can definitely see there are journal entries of essentially like from different tests of trying to utilize the device and testing out different methods and whatnot. And his name is riddled throughout all of the files.
Does it say what it's what it's meant to disperse? Like, is this like a biological like warfare weapon or? Yeah,
reading through, you can see that Borknork has designed this to be able to disperse like this special type of particle that will help vegetation grow. And he's looking to help like farms build up their produce to be able to feed more people. That's what he has there. That doesn't mean that that's what it's going to be.
I was gonna say, do we just kill all these? Well, we know like the chromatic dragonborn are bad, but this seems really good. Weird.
And so we could just like pick it up and go and take that too.
It was meant for good, but I believe they are using it for evil.
So just growing hate.
What are you all doing?
I'll call Ursula and Iris on over and say, hey, check this stuff out. Here you go, big brain.
Big brain. Here comes big brain.
Yeah, I let them know.
Big brain's still bothered by whatever the hell is going on in this room, but
I know this is
to the west.
Yes. But I mean, it has to be something that we would be able to take with us. So it can't be a whole room. But I'd love to know what the hell is going on in there.
Well, I think this might be the object that we were tasked to grab. You guys, this might be it.
I will say, Ursula and M, Frett, one thing you do notice is you're kind of looking at this device, looking over it, talking to each other. There seems to be a couple metallic crates in the far northeastern corner of the room. And one of the lids is kind of off, and you can see something, some sort of smaller devices within.
Oh, well, let's go check that out.
I want to look at all the things.
Right. Also, do you have prestidigitation?
I did not. I specifically did not take that. I don't know why.
Okay. All right.
You guys get to continue to smell terrible.
Yeah, I'm just worried about.
Well, if Frett thinks it's a thing, Iris is gonna pick it up and put it in her pocket or something, whatever it'll fit her bag.
You're taking the pyramid-like device.
Yeah, if her brother said he thinks it's the thing, she's gonna grab it and be like, okay, cool. This is our meal ticket.
Or wait, hold on. Or was it an orb?
I feel like it was supposed to be a weapon of some sort.
Well, anything can get turned into a weapon.
Why would anybody want us to disperse, growing more crops?
I mean, that can be used as a weapon.
Yeah, fill it with like poison
or
acid.
Yeah.
And then it just sprays. For some reason, I thought it was like an orb or something from
Oh, it's definitely
Earlier.
possible I said orb, and then over the last couple of weeks have edited that.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely
well,
possible.
Iris
Alright,
is grabbing the thing.
It's a new prototype. The circular orb
right.
one didn't work. as
Yeah, it's
well.
better like
Yeah.
range. in a
Rebrand,
pyramid.
rename,
Yep.
Yeah. R&D, it's just gone through. It's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it. It's got Bork's notes and journal entries and everything surrounding it. But yeah, it does seem like it's going to be used for good, or that was the intention originally. So
Cool.
let's check out these crates. What's going
Um,
on?
Who is the highest passive perception? Iris.
Bloop.
Pass.
Passive perception.
I'm at a 14.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
assuming 15 for Iris.
Yeah.
The two of you, as you're kind of, pocketing this device, and I don't know if someone's heading over to those crates to take a peek. But Iris and M Frett, you can start to hear the distant sound of like clunking, and you start to listen a little more carefully. And coming from below the floor in those pipes, you can start to hear movement as if there are people heading in your direction.
Wait, we hear it through the pipes, or it sounds like someone's coming.
It
Like
sounds
we
someone's-
came through the pipes.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's coming through the pipes the way you came.
Ah.
Who's doing this? Why would anyone follow in our footsteps? It's like, yikes. No.
Ugh. This whole
Yeah.
room is gonna smell worse.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just stay up like above? Why?
I don't know.
Don't
Oh,
they?
I don't need to
Yeah.
roll anything when I grab the thing, do I?
No, but when
Okay.
you pick it up off the little pedestal, there seems to be this red light that begins to flash in the
Oh.
corner of the room. There's no sound. There's just a little flashing light that begins to start going off.
Oh no, I startled the bear.
It's like an Indiana
right, we're
Jones
now in
moment
a
where like,
Smash and grab situation.
Yeah, Iris didn't try to replace it with anything else. She
yeah.
just took it. So
mhm. Wait, try putting it back real quick.
Just gonna put it down real quick.
put it
Just
on the
the beeping
pedestal.
stop.
Put it back on the
I mean,
pedestal.
just the light still
keeps
goes.
going.
Oh
Damn
no,
it.
we gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay, well she's gonna grab it back because she doesn't want to leave it behind.
All right.
Put it in
I
the
want
Ursula,
to
I
take
know you went over
everything
to
I
those
can from
crates,
where we
Ursula.
are.
What?
Yeah.
I want to take everything I can from where we are, all the paperwork, anything I can touch that was over here.
Sure.
Mhm.
You can
It's like
grab
a break in, just grab and
throw all
run.
the paperwork into the knapsack. Ursula, you're the one over by the crates.
Yep.
You kind of lift off the lid and look inside, and they're about this big each. They're not huge. They're these black devices, metallic, like they have a small screen on it, a bunch of little wires. And on the side of the crate, you notice that it has like an explosion symbol.
Awesome.
She starts grabbing as many as
Yeah.
possible. All right.
Grab it all.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Does it look like that? Like, can I investigate these? Does it have like a timer on it? Does it look like I might know how to use this?
Make an investigation check. Yeah, let's see.
Okay. All right. 18.
18. Yeah, looking at it, it's got a couple buttons. It's got a dial. You think the dial might be to set a certain time length. There's 5 little notches. You're not sure what the increments mean, but there are 5 little tick marks.
Go to
Um,
11.
There's also 2 buttons on there. There's a
Goes
green button and a
11.
red button.
There's a button and a red button.
A green button and a red button, as well as that dial, and then a little screen that's currently there's nothing on the screen.
Okay. And how many of these have I managed to grab so far?
Let's say, well, why don't you give me we'll say dexterity to see how quick you are at grabbing and putting it into a bag. M, Frett, and Iris,
dogging
the
it.
sounds of the voices and the clunking
Ooh.
is getting louder and closer.
Oh.
I rolled an 18.
At 18, yeah, at this point, you've got like 9 of them shoved in there. Your bag is getting pretty full, especially with the paperwork and all of those, though.
I'm
Okay.
looking.
A little
well,
heavy, too.
I'm gonna take one of them, and I want to go click, 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 click to like the highest thing. Maybe press the green button because it seems like that makes sense, and then throw it at the grate and say run, and we should go towards the door.
Okay, there are 2
Um,
doors. There are 2 doors in this room. There's a smaller one at the southwestern corner of the room, kind of where the camera was. And then there's a larger double door at the very south of the room.
Also, real quick, and this looks like there's torture devices and stuff.
All kinds of stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Do I notice any like healing? Because I figure if you're going to torture someone, you don't want them to die right away. You might want to bring them back. Is there any sort of like healing, anything that looks like it might be like med bay stuff or medical
Sure.
that might be helpful?
I'm not even going to make you
Valid.
roll for that. Getting a quick peer around the room as you're getting ready to escape. It does not look like you're going to find anything like that in this room. There are different types of laboratory rooms that would probably do similar things to that, but not this one. This looks like it's tech and weapon design.
Okay. All right.
You did hear something about a rejuvenation chamber a couple rooms away, though.
Mm. Mhm, mhm.
rejuvenation chamber. Interesting.
Yes.
Like a weird room that you can see into that's right next to us.
All right, but it does sound like things are coming. We gotta.
Yeah.
Something's
we have
coming
to-
from the door.
You have to get out and get out quick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I say we go through. Wait.
So something's coming up the poop tube. The poop
Yep.
tube.
And I threw a bomb down the poop tube, so we need to.
We need to
Oh
build.
yeah, we need to get out.
Oh man.
All
Fantastic.
right, so what is it going to be? Are you guys heading to the smaller door, or are you trying to do the larger door to the bottom?
I want to get one
Uh,
last look at whatever the hell this is connected to this interesting room we went by before. I'm gonna go for the small door.
I'm gonna follow my sister.
Oh, I'm super blurry. So it happens when you go out of frame and then come back. All right, so you guys are going to the big door or the small door? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Small
Small
door.
Small door. All right, you're popping that baby open.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you do so, immediately you open the door to the back of one of these troopers and they turn around. And as they turn around and start to pull their baton out, that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Ah, lovely.
Throw him in the poop hole.
I can't,
With the
apparently I
grenade.
can't become
Put a
not
bomb in
blurry.
his mouth and go.
Yeah. Chew on
almost.
this.
But yeah, so I'm super blurry. So if someone else would like to say the goodbyes, more than welcome to.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next week. And yeah, definitely check out all of our content. All right, bye.
Bye.